Hello, hello. Welcome to my first installment of a 100-part series. I might do 100, hopefully more, of hidden Los Angeles, tiny little gems in Los Angeles. I've been living here for actually more than 8 years and been slowly accumulating a wealth of knowledge of just like hole-in-the-wall spots that are totally awesome. So my very first one is Dry River Brewing. It's a brewery that popped up not too long ago, and they just recently opened a tasting room. And like, unlike the Arts District here on this side of the river, Boyle Heights, we only have 2 breweries, and they're totally not. There's no foot traffic, and you have to know about this place to go there. But it's really cool. So basically, their whole motto is slow beer. I guess they make really small batch beer, and actually very like artisanal. Is that a word? Did I not saying it right? Artisanal. But small batch beer, it's pretty sour. It's like, I tasted it before, it's like kombucha and beer. It's very like, I guess for refined palates, how you say. I'm more of like a cheap beer guy myself, or like a porter, I like a dark beer, but I still like to come here because it's pretty cool. Like the interior is really cool. It's very like steampunkish, neat, a whole bunch of like random metal and wooden stuff screwed onto the wall. They got their interior design game going on, A+, and they're just all overall nice guys. So let's go check it out. I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm talking about. What I'm doing. Yeah, definitely very sour. Very small batch, very homemade, but I like it. So how is your guys' beer brewing process different than everybody else's?
Well, we do everything, all the fermentation is done in oak foeders here, these large oak tanks, and then it's aged for 2 to 3 years in French oak.
As opposed to other people, just...
Other people use stainless steel, and they usually take about 2 weeks to make a beer, whereas ours can take years. So
oh wow! So the stuff that I tasted, how long has that been going?
Depending, like this barley wine that I just tapped right now is over 3 years old. So it's been 2 years in white wine barrels, and then a year in the keg conditioning.
Is that what makes it sour?
Sometimes, yes. So sometimes we'll add bacteria, lactobacillus, pediococcus, in the barrel. So
but what's the biggest ingredient that makes it sour?
Those 2 things. Yeah, the lacto and the pedio. So those bacteria actually sour the beer.
And then is this your like? Did you make up this style that's kind of steampunkish wood metal?
Yeah, it's 100% reclaimed. You know, I built everything. You know, from pretty much the dumpsters, or people remodeling these old buildings and pulling out old ceilings and stuff. So I take the wood and straighten it out, build the tables and everything you see out there. A lot of it gets aged in casks, and then we store those in coolers on the other side. So.
Oh, okay.
So like this one, like I said, it was aged in the wine barrels for 2 years, and then a year in the actual keg. We do everything, all the natural carbonation. So we don't inject artificial carbonation like other breweries. We actually add yeast and priming sugar when we package. The yeast will actually re-ferment in the bottle or the keg and produce natural carbonation.